Alright, BobalosRex here. And I've only got one vault this week. So it's very little vault because of pandas. And we got a lot to talk about in this weekly. But let's get this vault real quick and then we'll go over the news and stuff. Man, I need a helm so bad. I just can't get a helm. Okay, we're getting these shoulders. Heroic shoulders. Yeah. I'm missing out on some speed. Good for me. What's my key? No coup. Okay, I need a no coup for my score. Where I'm at right now. I did not do many keys last week. I'd be hired. I've been getting a couple of keys with the guild, you know. I need these 3. That'll be good. I'm gonna try to get some 10s at some point. But I'm not doing pandas. Alright, good. Nice. Okay. So, what's going on? Oh, wait, we gotta go through the weekly stuff. So this week, last hurrah is Zarlik Caverns and Time Rift, so Researchers Under Fire. Remember, that's on the half hour. Barak Assault. Where's that this week? Onaran Plains with the Dream Surge. That's kind of good. That's whenever. Just head over there, get that done. And then Time Rift at the top of the hour. You know, join the council, AFK, go in the portal, kill the boss, get a couple of rewards, but mainly finish this for your weekly spark, because this week is a new crafted piece. And also remember, every week we get a charge at the catalyst, so you can convert some tier pieces. I got a piece to convert. Sparks of Life, Onaran Plains. Everything is in the Onaran Plains this week, so that's where PvP's happening. Other PvP related quests, arena skirmishes. I wonder how many people do that. I mean, that honor. I mean, I think that's decent, maybe. And then more skirmishes. What the hell? Oh no, it's solo shuffle. All right. Then we got. For barter bricks, if you care, or boulders, alchemy and feast this week. So maybe fish prices are up this week. I think that's pretty much it. So the bonus this week. Oh, the weekly is arena skirmishes. So I guess it's arena skirmish week for PvP. It's bonus rep for Lone, Rathian, Sibylian, and Soradomi. So if you didn't know, every week, whichever one's awakened gets bonus rep. If you care about grinding rep. The world boss, Liskanoth is up, but the one that's buffed this week is the Elders. So hit up the Elders this week. We got one more week of rotation. Okay. So one more week of rotation. Okay, so next week is Amir Drasul. And then on the 4th of June, it's going to be open season, supposedly. So be aware of that. Of course, WoW Remix Mists of Pandaria is going on. Glowcap Festival is on the 27th, if you are interested in that. What else? What else do we got going on this week? Shadehounds aren't up. There weren't a lot of Maldraxxus stuff up, because I was going to say if there was a good Maldraxxus farm this week. So, otherwise, Dragonflight, in my opinion, kind of winding down for sure. It's mob remix time, mostly for me. I am going to try to be collecting stuff. Remember to get your bullion. And at this point, we're at 5 bullions. Alright, next week it'll be at 6. So next week, or actually, I would wait for 2 weeks. If you're a solo player, or more solo player, you may want to wait a couple more weeks. but at a certain point, it's going to be really lucrative for transmog to jump into LFR if you can get a whole bunch of booleans for the weapon transmog. I'm going to have a video on that soon, because I want to talk about that vendor. That vendor is kind of cool. But let's get into the news. So, Mop Remix is getting constant hotfixes. I've been doing short little videos at night if there's a hotfix going out that night. So keep up to date with that. It's always changing. This game is always changing, so always be ready for changes. In like some of my older videos, you look at that and they wrong because things change. So they're changing it. Hopefully we're getting good fixes, make a lot of people happy. Y'all know all the different... Well, here, let's go over the different changes. So they did spools. I did a video on that. Mob HP nerfs went out. Gem scaling issues and stuff have been fixed. Threat issues, some of them have been fixed. A lot of farms have been nerfed. People are upset. People are happy that it's getting nerfed. Again, we have a lot of people in this community, a lot of different opinions that are having to be catered to. And Salvation was nerfed. And also in a fix in retail, a high-end key exploit was fixed involving Shadow Priests. So we'll see what goes on with that. And in relation to kind of modern WoW, like kind of retail, pre-patch mounts were data mined, if you want to look up that. I am going to have a whole section for the War Within Alpha, but that's going to be at the end of the news. So what else is going on in WoW? So Season of Discovery, we're in a lull till Phase 4. We may be getting news on Phase 4 next month. I think it's sometime next month we're going to get Phase 4 news. Do I think it's going to come out next month? Maybe? I'm thinking June or July. July is going to have a lot of stuff going on. Or July is going to have something going on. So we'll have to see. Alright. And then Cataclassic is here. They're constantly fixing it. And one of the funny things I saw is the PvP vendors were missing. They got rid of them. We were like, we can't find them. That whole thing again. So that was funny to me. Hearthstone. We got a Hearthstone event going on. The Isle of Mischievous Toys event. You can get 6 packs. And then a Thunder Monkey skin. Or a Thunder Ape. It reminded me of Rajang. It doesn't look completely like Rajang, but it gives me Rajang vibes. It's a Shaman skin. So that's cool. There are new bundles in the shop. Balance changes are incoming. I think Paladin's getting nerfed a little bit. It's just like a few minor things. That should be later this week. We'll get the full info at some point this week and it'll go out. Diablo Season 4. Hot fixes. They buffed gold. And then I think they're doing a couple more fixes. Diablo 2 patch for Season 7. Went live today, and that's that starts on the 23rd. So if you're watching this Wednesday, it's tomorrow for Diablo 2. And then Diablo Immortal is getting a new class tomorrow, if you care about Diablo Immortal. And as far as Diablo 4, apparently it's good. I had a good time with it. I still want to play more before I have a first impressions, actually. But a lot of my friends have been playing it and having fun. A lot of my viewers have been playing it and having fun, from what I've seen. So, Diablo 4, if you've already bought Diablo 4 and you're bored, check it out. You know, you don't have to spend any more money for Season 4. You just log in and see if you're going to have fun. You know, remember, games are about having fun. Alright? Overwatch. Well, some games are about having fun. So, that's a joke. So, Venture's getting buffs. And there's a Hanzo store bundle for esports, or the Overwatch Championship, whatever it's called. So if you're interested in Overwatch PvP, look into that. And then here's the big news. And I'm going to have to report some news from my Overwatch expert. Gauntlet, the PvE mode where you fight robots as a character, is being scrapped. And honestly, Overwatch players are happy. Because it wasn't that good. It wasn't doing good. It wasn't nothing. It was like the mercenaries of Overwatch. Discontinued. Or the duels. You know? Whether it's underutilization by Blizzard to make it good, or maybe it was just doomed to fail from the start because it's not PvE in a way that Overwatch players want. In Shannon's opinion, they should work on getting the PvE mode that they already got on the maps that are good and not just like the training map. So yeah, Gauntlet's being scrapped in season 11. Hopefully they can start working on some stuff good, because I know there are a lot of Overwatch players that still like it. It literally was Game of the Year in 2016. The game can be good. So, maybe in a couple of weeks we'll have some good Overwatch news. I know people like it and still play right now and are fine, having a good time. So, like I said, just keep playing games that you have fun with. And then, so alpha news. Okay, so possible spoilers from the alpha. Nothing in the lore this week, but if you want no new information from the alpha, if you want complete silence, if you want to be surprised, leave now. Spoilers. So, in the alpha, we're getting no pants transmog. We're going to be able to hide our pants. And let me tell you, alright, let me tell you about dang time. Because people were having trouble with the certain dresses, from the trading post. And honestly, we all know this. When they added in this troll armor right here, they basically gave us no pants. Okay? I just can't wait if this no pants option leads to an underwear slot. Does WoW go full Baldur's Gate 3? Do we get to customize our underwear? I think don't some races already get to? Don't dragons? Do dragons? I don't know. But maybe. Maybe. Alright. And story mode for the raid. Does that mean they'll remove LFR? I don't think so. But story mode for the raid. I'm glad that they're taking follower dungeons and moving it into the raid. That's what I think it is. But yeah, so there's going to be story mode for the raid. So if that is true, because it was just found in the data, so it may not be final yet. But to have a story, that's the next step for follower dungeons. So story mode for raid for solo players, I think is great. Who knows about loot, but with delves, I don't think they need to put loot, but there may be loot just involved, in getting whatever the story quest is done. But I think that's great. And the final boss of the raid is dropping a mount on normal and mythic. Or on all difficulties and mythic. So she's got 2 mounts. Different colors, of course. But it looks really cool. If you want to check that out, you can check that out. I don't really want to show it here. I don't usually do that on my news. But yeah, there's 2 mounts off the raid boss. And that's pretty much it for the news. Thank you for watching as always. Also, real quick, to all my subs, I've been growing a lot, especially over the past couple of weeks. Thanks again for all the support, all the comments, and I'm glad you're enjoying things. I'll try to keep more Mop Remix stuff going as we get news, but I may be finishing that up soon, and then I'm going to be starting to do other things, you know. When I get in the War Within Alpha, which I'm not in yet, I'm going to be covering that, and then I'm going to get back to my normal lore videos. And I do variety games, so every now and again you'll see another game video. But again, thanks for all the support, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.